Very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti. The first day of the SSLC exams went off without any untoward incident in Bengaluru. It was not the same in other parts of the state.
A square, B square, A plus B whole square.
Some looked worried, others seemed confident. It was a typical exam atmosphere this morning. Students were seen discussing their subject topics in clusters outside the examination centers this morning. Numerous parents too were present to support their child on the first day of the most important examinations any student would attempt in school. While some were worried and hoped for their ward to do their best, others were confident that their child would excel.
For parents, we are very much tensed because of the exams. He is very much scared of exams, but he is preparing very well. But maybe I think he will do well. Everybody is scared only, but tensed also. But everybody went inside. I don't know what is going on there. Because of today is the first day, no? Everybody is feeling the emotionals also is there sometimes.
It is important for every teenager who is writing the 10th standard, and they'll all be in the state of confusion at this stage. And as a parents, I don't think we should push them into any particular thing because the moment they finish the 10th standard, they'll have their own ideas. Whatever they think now, maybe it will be a completely different view once if they get into the first PU or second PU. Ideally, we shouldn't be pushing them into anything, so we should allow them to take their own choice and or interest. As far as my child is concerned, this guy was quite naughty from the day one, and I can see that little seriousness from last couple of months, and he's quite confident about it, and I'm also confident that he'll do it.
Lakhs of students appear for their 10th boards every year. This year, more than 8,26,000 students are attempting the exam in the state, majority of them being boys. The first language exam began at sharp 9:30 a.m. and the papers were collected at 12:45 as per schedule. With 3,016 examination centers across the state, all necessary measures have been taken to ensure it's a smooth process.
Even students also, they are writing with silence, and everything is smooth. In the entire state, we have received reports that examination has already started. No complaints or problems have been reported so far. So, entire examination is smooth and everything going on smoothly.
Even the media was strictly prohibited from entering the examination centers as per an order passed by the High Court. Measures were taken to ensure full security and put the students at ease before the exams. After the exams were over, students were seen pouring out of the big doors with broad smiles of satisfaction. Most of them were happy with the way the papers went.
It's good as it is first language, so it'll be a bit easy. I've been preparing for the past 1 month, so preparations are going on. At the end, there was a bit slight pressure.
I was prepared very much for today first language Kannada, and it was very nice. Paper was very easy, and at the correct time they took the paper at 12:45.
Very good. I've done very well. Compared to all preparatories, I've done it well.
While the exams in Bengaluru went without a hitch, 15 students in other parts of Karnataka were debarred for malpractice. 9 of these students are from Gulbarga. It has been stated that they will not be given permission to sit for their boards for the next 2 years. The examination board authorities hope for no more such incidents to occur in the coming days. The SSLC exams are scheduled to go on till 9th of April. Amrita Patil, News 9, Bengaluru.
We have all heard of how some schools are very stringent when it comes to implementing the dress code of their students. But here is a school which has gone a step ahead and slapped the parents with a dress code.
A school is the second biggest influence in a child's life outside home.
But what happens when the school itself is blamed of discrimination by the child's family? The scene outside Indian Public School in Basavanagar today was that of confusion and chaos. According to a notice issued by the school management, parents wearing burqas, red saris and shorts will not be allowed inside the school campus.
24th March, they have issued the circular saying that parents should come in the dress code. And the next day morning we came and we requested, few of the parents we came and we requested the management, principal ma'am, who are available there. We told that whoever it has taken this decision, they let them have a meeting with them. That tomorrow same people we are coming to you and we want to meet the principal. We would clearly told and we left without saying anything. And next day we came and we asked about it. They are saying that no, they are not going to take the decision back and this is irrevocable taking the decision. So they don't want to take it. This final decision is made, whatever. If you are not interested, if you want to continue, you can continue. Otherwise you want to TVC, you can take it and go off. This is the answer we got. And we are not arguing anything. We want only one meet with the principal. We are requesting past 3 days, we are not getting that one.
And do not discuss anything. He's straightforward sending that this is the thing, that's it, accept. If you not accept, take the TC and go. He's openly. Yesterday he's not entering to the steps also. He's sending back, no, we cannot enter into here. You go back. If you are interested, just stay, otherwise you take it your children and go.
Why all this fuss? Why, and especially what is the need for a dress code for parents? Okay, he is saying that is lungis. Someone is coming for lungis, shorts, nighties, like that. Okay, you can ban all those things. According to that, this is parda you should not wear, and you should not put the bindi like that, the big style bindi they will put like that. That is and all. How he can say?
What the burqa issue has taken, he is clearly targeting the sentiments of a particular community. So that is why we are feeling very embarrassed about the notice what he has issued. The institute, whatever the measures he has taken in the name of dress code, is to build a confusion and to disturb the harmony of the society. So for this, we are deeply hurt with the manner what he has issued the notice.
The parents had a heated argument with the school management concerning this notice. They proceeded to the nearest BEO to register a complaint. Adding fuel to the flame, parents were informed that National Public School is an unlicensed institution to begin with. The parents were welcomed with rude shock when they found out that the so-called school lacks the necessary documents to be established as a fully functional school. Moreover, the case is in court and none of the parents were made aware of this.
No, madam, as per the documents what he has shown, nobody will be satisfied with these documents. Why? Because he is showing cases, he is showing permission is not issued, and again he is running the school. That is clear. That is known to all. And secondly, he is constructing the building with massive iron structures, which is very dangerous for students as well as the teachers of this school, or so whomever is entering these premises, his life is under threat.
When asked about it though, the school principal flatly denied these allegations and in turn asked for proof.
License illde school ನಡೆಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ
BEO ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಉತ್ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಸ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಸ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು ಅನುಮತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ? BEO ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಂದ ಲಿಖಿತವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೊಣೆಗಾರ.
The response only raised more questions against the school. The police who were present at the spot managed to calm the situation down temporarily. The school stands by its notice and has refused to go back on it. What remains to be seen is if investigations will be conducted to look into the allegations against National Public School. Avitra for News 9 Bengaluru.